if you could, who's going to be the talker?
You are the talker, so don't try to act like you ain't.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I can talk.
I'll help you out a little bit.
I'm Chanda Black, and this is my husband, Michael Black. We've been at New Covenant Christian Center for almost 4 years now. I came to New Covenant Christian Center, actually I met Pastor Tim in 1996 when he very first came here. He prayed for me when I had scoliosis and was going in for back surgery. So that was my first time actually meeting him. And then I started going to the alternative when it was open. So when we both moved back here, we were trying to find a home church. I was raised Baptist, but where we went, it was a little bit kind of more boring. So I wanted something a little bit more free, where we could be free to worship together and something that we just felt 100% comfortable in. So when we came here, this was actually the first church that we walked in together. And I was like, so what do you think? And he was like, that's it. This is our home. Since we're doing this together, then I'll talk about something that we both had to deal with. If I don't cry through the whole thing. Sorry. When we first got married, we came here, and we wanted to start looking into having a family. So we started to look into fertility because we were having trouble. So I really struggled with doubt through our process, because it seemed like everywhere we went, they just kept telling us, you know, it's impossible. Everything is so impossible. And I know that all things are possible with God. But talking about an actual breakthrough here, it took me a long time to understand that you have to get rid of all your doubt and truly 100% believe in that miracle, and that's what we're still waiting on. And I know it's going to happen. I know 100% it's going to happen. And no matter what the doctors have told us, no matter what, I'm standing firm, I'm standing strong, and I'm believing that God's going to give us our heart's desire. So that's definitely been a breakthrough for me, and for us as a couple, both struggling with that separately and having to come together and learning that, you know, we've got not just support of each other, but support of everybody here.
The churches we was usually going to, you had a lot of people would look at us. Even while the preacher was talking, they would just be kind of looking at us, and then it would take away the attention from God. They would focus more on us than they would on God. And I didn't like that at all. And then we came to this church, it was like, okay, hey, you know what I'm saying, how you doing? And that was it. It was back to God. Didn't nobody say anything to us to the end of the service. Then they wanted to know more about it. So I felt a whole lot more comfortable in this church, and that made me feel, yeah, that's where I'm supposed to be at. And then Pastor Tim, when he was preaching that first Sunday we came, he was saying, what was it, stinking thinking, he liked to say all the time? I think
Yeah,
the first time I heard
thinking, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, and I had a lot of that I was dealing with. I was looking for the bad in churches, because I didn't really want to go to church. I wasn't ready. I wasn't spiritually ready to go to church, so I was looking for ways not to go to church. And then Pastor Tim was speaking on it the first Sunday I even came to church. I was like, well, yeah, I'm ready. This is the church where I want to be at, and I feel comfortable, feel at home.
Yep, and now he's Brother Pooh Bear. If you're looking for somewhere to come where you feel comfortable, somewhere where, you know, there is diversity, like, I mean, there's no judgment in this church. I mean, you're going to have it everywhere you go, but we all have struggles. Every one of us are different, and I love that about this church. If you are looking for somewhere to go, somewhere to feel at home, somewhere to feel love, there is so much love here, then I strongly suggest come and try it out. Come try it out. Come worship with us. Come experience the presence of God, because that's really what's most important above all else.